Are you ready for this? I made that little impromptu purchase to purchase the Dyson Airwrap lookalike or dupe and test it against the original Dyson Airwrap, which I've used for 3 years and absolutely love. But there's a little bit of me that goes, when this does eventually, you know, go to live in the knackers yard, because they're just not built to last, would I invest that £600 again into a Dyson Airwrap, or would I just buy a cheaper alternative? Because sadly I couldn't go back to using just a regular hairdryer, because this just gives me that, I feel like I've been to the salon type of flicky blow, although I do look like I've got very flicky hair at the moment. If you look at my hair as it is, don't cheat. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what side you think I have used, the Dyson Airwrap or the Dyson Airwrap lookalike. And if you want to know what side I did use it on and my thoughts with this hairdryer, then you need to carry on watching, because let me tell you, this has been the best £30 I have spent in a long time. Right, let's see what we've got in the box. This is just amazing. How similar do they look? I mean, okay, we've got a few little different buttons. We've got like a heat setting, a cool setting, and then a cool shot. We don't have any of that on the little Dyson lookalike. But I'm going to put it to the ultimate test. Our little curling barrels, which look pretty similar. I'd say there's much difference. And then you also get the smoothing brush, the volumizing brush, and the hairdryer attachment. So it is very similar to the Dyson Airwrap. The only thing is, this doesn't have anything. Oh, it does. I was going to say it doesn't have anything to indicate what way we're going with the curls, whereas the Dyson pieces have like a little arrow around them. These have arrows around the top. So if I put it in the mirror so I know I'm going in the right direction, this is for this side of my hair, and I'll use the Dyson Airwrap on this side of my hair, and we'll get a really good side by side. I'm not going to do anything different at all. I'm just going to put in my Unique One hair treatment, which I use every time I wash my hair. It's got like a built-in heat protector and 10 real benefits. I just thought, for £30, that is really affordable and much more within people's budget, rather than the Dyson Airwrap, which I think I paid about £600 for mine. It hasn't lasted very well. The question is, could I now live my life without the Dyson Airwrap? And I don't think I could, because every time I do my hair, I get that salon quality feel when I've washed my hair, and I don't think I could get that with just a regular hairdryer. If I can find a cheaper alternative for £30, then bingo. So I'm going to save this side for the Dyson Airwrap, and on this side I will use, you know what it's called, the hot air styler, which is very similar to the Dyson Airwrap. I'm not going to do anything different. I'm just going to dry my hair. Oops. One thing I have noticed is it's a lot lighter than the Dyson Airwrap, and it's taken a little bit longer to take that wetness off my hair before we style it with the curler. But you could live with that. It'd take you a couple of minutes more to dry it off, and you're going to save about £600 all day long. Say 70% dried my hair, and I tend to dry the roots, because when you're styling with this styler, it's hard to get to the roots with your hair. So it's very positive to know. And I will, of course, link everything that I'm using in the description box down below, because if this turns out to be great, it's an amazing bargain. Let's pop our attachment on. I am I'm amazed. £30. I'm not going to touch it until I've done this side. I'm not going to stress the curls, which I usually, at the end of using the Dyson Airwrap, I do usually brush all of my hair because I don't want this like ringlety look. So I brush it out and I get more of like a little bit of a flicky look. So that will be the ultimate test. But as it stands, like £30. It feels lovely and soft as it usually would with the Dyson. The only thing I will say is the barrel struggles if the piece of hair is a little bit thicker. So with the Dyson Airwrap I usually do 4 curls on the bottom section of my hair and then 5 on the top, including my fringe. So it did struggle a little bit. If you're going to save £600 or £500, you're going to purchase this one. But let's now swap over to the Dyson Airwrap for this side of my hair. So the Dyson dried my hair off a lot quicker than what this one did, but you know, that is not a big deal at all. It took maybe a couple of minutes more to do this side. If I can just, usually what I will do when I'm doing this side is just wrap it all into one like that, just so it doesn't get in the way. And there we have the Dyson Airwrap side and the Dyson Airwrap lookalike. Airwrap lookalike. I would usually either put my fingers through my hair or brush it so that it doesn't hold this like ringlety look, and your fingers can do it just as good as a brush can, but I would usually go through it just like so till it just looks a little bit more voluminous rather than ringlet curls. And there we have the Dyson Airwrap, or the Dyson Airwrap lookalike. And to be fair, I don't really think there's that much difference. The only difference is this is a little bit lighter and takes a little bit longer. Whether that's just because I'm so used to using the Dyson Airwrap, I don't know. It doesn't like hold as much hair in the barrel as the Dyson Airwrap does, and I suppose that's down to the power really. It's probably just a higher power, but for £30 you can achieve just as nice a look, if not nicer, because I feel like that has just dropped so much nicer than this side, but you can achieve a very similar look for a fraction of the price. And yeah, that's my little roundup of the Dyson Airwrap, and one for a fraction of the price at £30. I will link it down below for anybody who is looking, maybe thinking of buying the Dyson Airwrap, but it's such a huge cost to lay out, whereas this, you're going to achieve exactly the same look, if not nicer. If you like it that much, you can go, well, I might invest in a Dyson or a Shark. You know, the choice is there if you want to do it and you haven't broke the bank to be able to purchase this. So I hope that this video has been a little bit informative and you've enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, give it a huge thumbs up, because it lets me know that you're enjoying this style of content where it's a little, you know, comparison video, or it just lets me know that you're enjoying my videos and I know to keep creating more. And if you watched this video and thought, I like it, we could be friends, that's my type of video, I'm all about saving a little bit of money, then hit that subscribe button and stick around for more, and I will see you all in my next video.